for watching and hearing to our briefings. And now we present the project of AIESEC Ukraine NGO. The project is titled Feel Ukraine. Our speakers are Tetyana, Landysheva, President of AIESEC UE, Olena Shershun, Vice President of AIESEC, Guzman Reyes Christopher Iyahin, intern from Mexico, and Vidal Magalhaes Manarini Hugo, intern from Brazil. Good afternoon. My name is Tetyana Landysheva. I'm a president of AIESEC Ukraine. I would like to tell you a few words about this, our organization on a global and local scale, and then I would like to tell about our project. We started our activities 21 years ago, and AIESEC is an NGO which is present in 17 cities of Ukraine. We have been developing in a very active manner, and globally our NGO is present in 126 countries for 70 years. When the organization was established after the Second World War, and its goal is to achieve peace and youth sharing. Our main activities are to send youth from Ukraine as interns to foreign countries to get practical experience and to develop leadership qualities. We have hundreds of volunteers in Ukraine who organize sharing initiatives. This is how we believe what is our main contribution to development of peace and exchanges. And our members may influence the changes for better in the world. How the idea of our project has appeared, our role as we see it, the goal is the following. The situation in Ukraine is tense, and we sought to affect the mentality, and I was at the meeting of the presidents of AIESEC NGOs in different countries, and when the representatives of youth from other countries asked me about the situation developments in Ukraine, I understood what image Ukraine has in the world, and we decided to launch the project to open the real image of Ukraine to the world, and to tell to other countries what is the real image of Ukraine. That is why we started the project, which is aimed at improving the brand of Ukraine on the global scale. And now I'm giving the word to Olena Shershun. Good afternoon. My name is Olena. I'm a vice president for internship projects of AIESEC, and I'm responsible for interns coming to Ukraine. The project is ongoing in 8 cities in the western and central regions of Ukraine, in Ivano-Frankivsk, Chernivtsi, Uzhgorod, in Kyiv, Kharkiv, Odessa, and Dnipropetrovsk. This is the first wave of our project, the first stage of implementation. We have 15 interns from 6 countries of the world, including Turkey, Brazil, Bahrain, Iran, The interns have 6 weeks to research Ukraine, to get to know Ukraine, traveling about the cities in the western and central regions of Ukraine. They study the cities, the traditions in Ukraine, in its particular regions. They get to know how people live in rural areas and in urban areas, what is the situation in the universities and the situation in Ukraine as a whole, and they send their materials on a weekly basis, including photo footages and articles to our special website of Feel Ukraine project, which will be active in several days. And we continue to listen to their opinions about what is happening in Ukraine. And this will help to demonstrate the brand of Ukraine, the image of Ukraine to the whole world. We understand that people better perceive information from their residents of the same country. So we have now interns from Brazil, and on the local level we are supported by very many partners, by also regional state administrations and local state administrations, and such partners as HID and Ukrainian Crisis Media Center. And at this moment, we would like you to meet 2 of our interns who will tell you about their impressions this week. The first will be Hugo.
Hugo, I'm 21 years old and I'm from Brazil. So I'm going to tell you why I chose this project. I work in AIESEC in my city in Brazil, and I've been in 2 years working for AIESEC, and I'm finally on my internship. And it's been a very assertive choice to come to Ukraine. When I was looking for the project, I was looking for something that would make me develop myself and also to explore an unknown country for me, because Ukraine is not very popular in Brazil. So we don't know many things about Ukraine. We've studied it in school, but it's not that popular. So coming to Ukraine and to this project where we could, it's very similar to my studies. I study visual arts, so to do a project related to photography, video, and articles is something that I chose because it would develop myself most professionally and personally. And coming to Ukraine, there are many different things, and some things are very similar to Brazil. People here are much more warmer than I thought. They are very friendly, and on the inside they are very friendly, but on the outside they don't look very so. But when you get to meet them, they are very, very talkative and very friendly. And it's mostly the same in Brazil. So when you get to meet people, it's very cool. And this project itself, I can relate it very much, because in Brazil we have a stereotype of Brazilians, like every Brazilian is the same, but we are not. We are a very big country, and there are very different types and very different people in Brazil. So coming to Ukraine and meeting new people and doing the project to really know Ukraine, how is the Ukrainian culture, what are the city likes, what are your habits, your customs. So really feel Ukrainian and get to know the country and develop and promote it to the whole world is something that I really related to, and that's why I chose the project, and also to develop myself, as I said. So that's mainly it.
Christopher? Hello, my name is Christopher. I'm from Mexico. I'm 23 years old. My birthday was yesterday. I choose Ukraine. I wanted to come here. I have the opportunity to come here 2 years from now, and I didn't. I had another opportunity, but now I want to talk a story about how I decided to come to Ukraine. One day, in the 2 months ago, I told to my mom I will go to Ukraine, and she told me, "Okay, are you crazy?" And at the onset, maybe it's a stereotype, and I say, "Mom, we are from Mexico. Come on, we have a very bad reputation also." And for me, it's the only way to really know what's happening in Ukraine is go and see in your own eyes, because there's no other way. And also my dad told me, "You're crazy, but okay, go and tell me what's happening there." And I also work for AIESEC. I've been in AIESEC 2 years, and I know how this organization develop people and how they know the difference now between what the media said and the real country. And the truth is, Ukrainian as a country, I like it. It's very good. We are very similar to Mexicans. Maybe we laugh more than, in public. That's so funny. And yeah, that's why I decided to come here, because I think the only way to feel a country is eat what they eat, custom as they costume, and live every day what they live every day. You cannot talk about a country if you just come there and visit for 1 week. So for me, it's the way that AIESEC changed the world and pushed the human race forward. Thank you.
Дякую, друзі. Насправді дуже мене.
Thank you very much. I am smiling now because you give such feelings to audience. And how many interns take part in your project? Only 2 interns or more. What is the program of staying in Ukraine? Do you have the plans to continue your project further? Thank you for your question. So far we have 15 interns. This is the first wave. The interns came here 1 week ago. 7 of them came to Kiev and 8 of them came to Lviv. They have studied only 2 cities. In several days they will move to other cities. From Kiev they will move to Dnipropetrovsk. From Lviv they will move to Uzhgorod. Yes, we plan to continue our project, for example, in winter and in summer. And we plan to have up to 50 interns this summer. And maybe we will extend our program to cover more cities of Ukraine. We have here Miss Tetyana, and she is a president of Parliamentary Assembly of Youth. Our organization is Youth International Parliament of Ukraine. I have a question to the girls. How long? What is the period of internship? As an NGO, we have 2 types of internship. The today's interns have internship of 6 weeks, and the same concern Ukrainians who go abroad. We also have internship for 3 months and for a year and a half. Has the project already started? Yes, 1 week ago it started. And if these interns came to Kiev, will they go to Dnipropetrovsk only? No, the regions, we have two regions. In central region, we cover Kiev, Dnipropetrovsk, Odessa, and Kharkiv. In western region, we have Chernivtsi, Lviv, Uzhgorod, Ivano-Frankivsk. And during 6 weeks, the interns visit 4 cities. They start with Kiev and end with Kiev, or they start with Lviv and end with Lviv. And the interns in the central region will also have a 1-day visit to Poltava. I have some more questions concerning Ukrainians who go abroad. How many Ukrainians are sent abroad, and in which spheres? We sent about 600 Ukrainians to different programs of internship. Social programs are most popular among Ukrainians, maybe because they are short-term programs, and usually they are second-year and third-year students who go abroad. And some students also choose business administration and marketing programs. In what countries? For both programs, they are mostly Turkey is very popular, Tunisia, Egypt, Slovak Republic, Poland, Mexico, and India. I see. I have one more question about the project. Do you have some meetings appointed already for the current interns? Yes, we have developed the plan of all meetings and of all excursions and voyages about every city. We will have a news conference with interns to cover our events in every city. It is planned. They also have museums and various rural area villages on the plans, and the schedule also contains visits to the administrative bodies. And I have a question to our interns. You have seen some common features of Ukraine and Brazil and Mexico. What are you expecting to see in other cities of Ukraine?
Wait. Sorry. I want to see like the typical hometowns in Ukraine, because of course the cities are very different from the main city, and yeah, that's what I want to see, and how the people live in the the reality of each city, so I can share and say, don't go to other country, go to Ukraine to visit. It's cool. Thank you.
And for me, it's mostly the same. But one thing that I really want to do is go to Odessa, because it was the local committee that I searched first. So to meet the people that work in AIESEC there, and also know how the city works, how it looks like, and to meet different cities in Ukraine. Because most projects, some of the projects, they are only in one city, and this project is a multi-city project. So it's very different from what we are used to.
Дуже дякую.
Christina asked all of my questions, so I have no further questions. Maybe the last one. So the title of the project is Feel Ukraine. So I'd like to address my question to both of you. Have you felt Ukraine? Have you been feeling Ukraine? Just maybe 5 nouns, what Ukraine is for you at this point.
Okay, I've been here for a week and 2 days. I arrived on last Tuesday. So it's a bit hard to feel really Ukrainian, but we are starting to feel it. and like we can already go to the metro by ourselves, so it's really nice. We can visit anywhere we want if you know the name of the station, and we're getting used to the code. In Brazil, we don't have code for many straight days, so they told me that it isn't that cold this winter, so it's not that hard for us. And I'm also expecting snow, because I've never seen snow, and I'm still expecting it.
For me, for Ukraine, Ukrainian people are similar, as I told, and very different from us. We joke about everything. You are more serious than us. But it's like the cold. I feel like Ukrainian people is like the cold. When you go to the street, you are very cold. But then you go to, I don't know, a cafe, and it's very warm. So it's like this for me, Ukrainian people. In the outside looks very, very cold. But when you know these people and you are friends of them, they are very warm.
Thank you, guys. I guess we're going to finish our press conference here. Thank you for coming, and hope to see you this year and next year as well. Thank you. Yeah. Колеги, я нагадую, що наша наступна прес-конференція.
Dear colleagues, our last news briefing will be at 12:30, and we will listen to Colonel Andriy Lysenko.